Hello guys, welcome back to another gym leader battle with I'm here Lokogul with another bug team and we're facing a new challenger. In this case you can see Skaggerakk brought a Mega Charizard team, so he's got Latios as his only hazard removal, so we can probably start setting up Stealth Rocks and Spikes because if it's Mega Charizard X, then that thing can sweep us with one Dragon Dance. I got Yan Mega and possibly Mega Pincer to clean or sweep late game, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna send off Fortress to set up Stealth Rocks against his team. So if he sends out Latios, then that's good because he's gonna also remove his own Stealth Rocks. Now he sends off the Serperior, and I don't think this thing can touch me after before. Like if it's not boosted, then it doesn't do much damage. I'm guessing it has for sure HP Fire, but that doesn't even bring me into the sturdy level. So I'm gonna set up Stealth Rocks first, because that's gonna cut off Charizard's health. He sets up the Sub, so I'm guessing he has Sub Seed, but no, he goes for the Leaf Storm, going for that extra boost. But luckily, I'm bringing red card instead of the usual Costa Berry lead, and so that's gonna kick off the Serperior. Now we're gonna set up Spikes now and hopefully keep rocking them up. If he brings in the Latios, then I either get a free switch into Scizor or I can hit him with a Gyro Ball really hard. Now I made a misplay here because during team preview, I didn't figure out which one was his rocker, and I should have known that by looking at his team, the only thing that can set them up is actually Gliscor. I was fearing the Taunt, so I went into Scolipede. Because now with Rocks up, there's few things that can take his damage pretty well. But he goes for the Stealth Rocks, and again, that was unpredicted. That wasn't good on my part. So I go into Aqua Tail, because I think I can live 2 Earthquakes. I'm at full HP, but he reveals the Stone Edge, and that's pretty unfortunate. That hits, and that's like over 80%. I have the Black Sludge. I'm not gonna live another hit, of course. So we're gonna just keep hitting him and weaken him so that we can bring in something else. I got HP Ice on Yan Mega, so we can potentially revenge kill. I got a crit. But he goes for Roost, so it definitely matters, but I don't think it matters in the grand scheme of things. Even if I had died there, I can still come in and revenge kill with something else. I'm fearing that he's gonna go for Protect or another Roost possibly, so I'm gonna set up my Swords Dance. So hopefully that will either leave him really low or possibly kill him. So he doesn't protect, and instead, I hope he doesn't attack. So he goes for the Roost, which is what I also predicted. And now Aqua Tail, if it hits, I hope it does, then should leave him really, really low. And well, if we dodge that Stone Edge, then even better. So we're gonna go for the Aqua Tail. It hits, so I'm suspecting it will do over 70%. Yeah, so it does like 90 something. That's pretty good. But then he goes for the safe play and goes for the Earthquake. So his moves are Earthquake, Roost, Stone Edge, and Stealth Rocks. No Protect, no Taunt, no Knockoff, none of that business. Now, even though Stealth Rocks are on my side, I thought it was a good chance to Mega Evolve here because the Speed Tier jump is going to help us later, possibly, if he brings in Charizard. If it's Charizard Y or Charizard X and boosted, then I have a chance to outspeed him, and Frustration is for sure gonna kill. Now Perfect Cell is Mega Evolved. He cannot really bring anything without taking heavy damage from it, and then for sure he didn't want me to set up. I couldn't set up with Stone Edge there. So here comes in the Raikou, and he takes 1 layer of Spikes and Stealth Rocks damage, so that means that it's at 75% right now. Yeah, and I do feel the pressure, and peace out. I don't want to deal with that. Now my Armaldo is Solvest, and at that point I was thinking, please let me live 2 T-balls so I can rapid spin. And after the first one, I thought, yeah, I'm not gonna leave these. But then again, I don't have anything to switch. But he gets a low roll, or either the first one was a high roll. I leave off with 13 HP and get off the rapid spin, which is huge for me because that means Yanmega is at full HP and Pinsir can jump in at any time now. Also, his rocker is dead, so I don't have to fear for stealth rocks. So I go into Caesar because I know he can live for sure one hit. Now he goes for Volt Switch, which means he didn't have lefties, so that means it's either choice, like usually Specs, or Assault Vest. So I'm thinking he's Assault Vest. Now he sends Charizard X or Y, whatever it is. I go for the U-turn because I just really wanted some damage on Raikou so that Mega Pinsir can kill with quick attack and hazards. I leave him pretty weak, and this is what I'm talking about. Even if he was jolly or timid, now that I'm Mega Evolved, I can easily outspeed. So it doesn't matter which one it is. And again, this is a huge threat removed again. So Perfect Cell has killed 2 members of his team so far, and things are looking pretty good. I got rid of Gliscor, who walls some of my members, and then we got rid of Charizard X, which was my biggest concern at this point. Now he sends drop a Draco, and the only thing I can take if he goes for the defog, then well, I cannot really risk it, right? So he doesn't want me to set up on the possible defog. He goes straight for the Draco Meteor, and that does huge damage. I mean, I'm supposed to resist that, but I don't take it. I don't take it well, to be honest. He goes for another one, and this is great because now he's at -4, which means I have the perfect opportunity to set up with Pinsir. Now I could have gone to Scissor, but then and then either U-turn or Bullet Punch if I didn't want him to defog. But I think I have a good chance to either sweep or weaken all his team members with a Swords Dance. So I take the Draco Meteor. That does a little bit more than I would have hoped. I could have gone for another Swords Dance, I think, but I didn't want to risk the crit at that point. I think the best play was to Swords Dance again, but it doesn't matter because I think Pinsir is just gonna kill his whole team. So quick attack for sure, grab the KO, and now he's gonna bring whatever he brings. I have priority, so it doesn't matter. So he brings in Azumarill, and on this turn I remember calcing a lot. So for the standard belly drum spread, I had a really low chance to KO, but I had to go for that anyway. And it turned out that I got a crit. So Perfect Cell is so powerful that, I mean, even if he doesn't KO, he just crits them. That's how it goes. So incoming is Chester. So you know what? We don't feel the pressure anymore. We're just gonna kill you. That's right. Quick attack is what I have to click on this turn, and I had a pretty high chance to kill. Depending on his HP, it was either like 39% or about 60% chance to KO with quick attack at that point. And then for sure, Serpir is gonna go down with quick attack. So that means that Mega Pinsir kill all his team with the help of a couple of crits, of course. But I mean, I did what I had to do. Hopefully it was a good game for you guys. Let's talk about a little bit about the crits. We messaged back and forth after the game. It turned out his Azumarill was 252 HP and banded, so that crit definitely mattered. That means that at best with a high roll, I would have left him with like 10% HP left. But I said, you know what, I'm modest, Life Orb and Mega, and had 80 something defensive E, so after that, Yanmega just cleaned his team because Raikou was below 50%. I calced the rapid speed on Armaldo, so that would have left Raikou at 40 something, and Bug Buzz Yanmega against Assault Vest Raikou. The minimum damage is 41, and maxes out at 49%. So, I mean, and then Yanmega for sure kills Serpir. So he acknowledged that, but obviously he didn't appreciate the crits in game. But I mean, that it's part of the game. It's not like I really wanted or aimed for it. I had to go for the damage there. So I'm guessing that the major crit that mattered was Asumero. But oh well, that's how it goes. So let me know if you would like to see me using any other monotype team. I do have a couple of teams prepared. I like monotype a lot. That's what I like posting these vids. I enjoy the challenge. So if you have any comments, please leave them. And if you enjoy this video or the comments, hit that like button and let me know what do you want to see next. Alright? That's all, Google. Bye.